Okay, well, we're going to talk about a really cool, and watch this, there you go, a really cool sport called roller skiing, and Tom Cook is here to explain it to us. Now, we have some guys down here lined up. All right, Derek! Well, of course, Derek's going to run into the, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
So we've got an inline skater.
Inline skater.
There's a good demonstration of the difference here. Derek is going to be doing the traditional classic stride, which you've seen skiers on TV, maybe the Olympics. You can see he's going back and forth, arms, almost like a exaggerated walking motion. And now he's doing what's called a double pole. Okay, and he's adding a little kick there. Okay, and this is what you'd be doing on tracks. So you've seen maybe parallel tracks in the snow. So you can see how his legs are going forward, unlike a skating motion, which we're going to see here in a second, which is going to look a little bit more like the. I'm sorry, this is John doing more double poling.
Okay, John's doing double poling.
And this is just a good abdominal workout. So he could do this session for maybe an hour and a half, where all he'll do is double pole, and it really works the abdominal muscles, and it develop strength for skiing.
You're talking about burning a lot of calories doing this.
In fact, you'll burn more calories skiing than you will marathon running and things like that.
Okay.
Although this terrain is pretty flat, so they're not working too hard right now.
Now this is a different technique.
Yeah, this is the skating style, and you can tell it looks a little bit like inline. Obviously, he's got poles in his hands as well. But he's really shifting his weight side to side a lot more. So as far as developing technique for on snow, it's important to actually be using these roller skis as opposed to inline skates.
Okay, now Derek's going to come back. I'm going to take another look at it. So now, when people start out, should they start with this technique when they start roller skiing?
Absolutely not. It's very important to have a good on-snow feel before you start roller skiing. So Derek's been skiing since he was a kid, and so he has pretty good technique, and so you can see and you can see he's got really good classical technique. John here is going to be doing, again, his skis are a little different. He's just going to double pole. But in order to use the proper technique, it's very important to start on snow.
Okay, so someone shouldn't just run out and see the show and think, I can do this. They should have some skiing background.
Right, okay, so whereas with a flight simulator, you might do that before you go out in a plane. This you want to ski first, because actually you can crash much harder doing this than you could on snow.
No brakes.
So yeah, there's no brakes. So if they were to come down that large hill up ahead, yeah, they would not be able to stop until they just ran out of momentum.
Okay, so they're going to suit me up on the next round here, suit me up on the next round, and I'm going to jump out here and see. Of course, I can ski, so I have a little head start. I'm not going to end up like you, Wayne. I'm not going to walk around my little boot like this.
Can't they just go on the grass to stop, or no?
Probably, yeah. Especially.
That's how I do it.
If you have no place else to go.
When I'm on roller skates. Oh!
Yeah, grass is looking real good at that
Then
point.
if you fall, it's a lot softer.
So grass is looking good.
Thanks, Kenny. We'll see you in a little bit.
So,
I was shocked.
but next, it may be August, but Kenny is still skiing this morning. Hey, Kenny.
Nice legs. Looking good, babe.
Yeah, I look the part, don't I? All right, when we come back, gonna do a little roller skiing. Awesome new, awesome, let me see if I can click in here during this tease. Awesome new sport. Sweeping Cleveland. When we come back, we're gonna kick it a little bit. Stay with us.
Rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen, keep them doggies rolling hard. Rain and wind and weather, hell bent for leather.
Who needs snow to ski, huh?
No.
Snow's
they can't
overrated.
Stop. That's the problem.
Well,
They
go
just
hit
keep
the grass.
going
Didn't
and
you say
going.
you just kind of hit, just
That's
kind of
what I
to
do.
the grass?
That's my
Find something to
escape.
kind of
Just fall back on your butt.
About 3 minutes to 8 o'clock is the time right now.
Let's check out Kenny, who is going to be showing us this new sport that's coming up that has a lot of people attracted to it. Are you on your little roller skis?
I am locked and loaded. Cocked, locked, and ready to rock. There you go. I have on my roller skis. Now, this is Derek. Derek's going to be my Yoda. Okay, now which one? I have the traditional ones, Derek?
You have the traditional ones on. That is correct.
Now, we're just going to do the pull technique, correct?
Just the polling.
Okay,
that's a good start for today.
All right, so give me the basic rundown of what you want me to do here.
Well,
good positioning, etc.
Basically, what you want to do, Kenny, it's really important that you keep a little spring in your knees to absorb the shock from the road, and also try and ride as flat a ski as possible.
Right.
That way, you won't run the risk of running off kilter.
Very good. So if I bend in, the skis are going to cross.
Exactly. Snow plow.
Oh, snow plow. So just like regular skis.
Exactly.
All right.
So
Come up ahead.
off we go.
Pull through.
Real important to try and relax as much as possible.
Yeah, easy for you to say. And then push my hips
Exactly.
through here.
Exactly.
Okay, try to get me in the rhythm.
It's not all just arms. You also kind of use your abdomen to compress.
Oh, I feel
Helps you.
those abs.
There you go. There you go. That's actually where you get most of your power from, is from collapsing your upper body onto the poles.
Uh-huh.
The
So
arms
it's
are
like a
secondary.
crunch.
That's
Okay.
right, exactly. Best crunch out there.
Push my hip. Push. I see what you're saying. When you push through your hips,
Exactly.
it gives you a little, an extra burst there.
A little extra. Exactly.
Okay.
Go out
and
for a long roller ski. It really saves your arms.
there we go.
Looking good. Perfect.
All right. We'll come here. We'll turn around. Okay.
Very well.
Because we have no brakes, so turning around is a trick. All
Yeah,
right.
let's
Come
gotta
this
go
way.
through here.
Coming to. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. Let's think about positioning. Keeping my balance right in the center.
Exactly.
Ski.
There you
Push
go.
through.
Yep.
Come up. Push through. Whoa. All right.
There you go. Nice recovery.
Pushing through. There we go. With the
I'd feel
hips.
really bad if you left a patch your first time out.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm like, just don't fall. I'll never hear the end of it from Wayne. Just don't fall. All right, awesome. We're going to have more roller skiing and more Fox 8 News in the morning, and it starts right now. Woo-hoo!
Blues. But right now, time to check in with Kenny, who's taking his skates off.
That's right. It's called roller skiing, and we're going to show you what it's all about. Kicking it with Kenny. Stay with us.
Let's go to Kenny. Fully clothed, but without his skates
Hey,
on.
Kenny,
this
how
morning.
come you don't take flat standing with you, man?
You know what? Because
Oh, hang
I
on a
will.
sec.
I will take Flat Stanley with me. We're looking at what's happening at this nice live shot we set up
What is
live
happening?
TV. Well, see, we have one of our roller skiers set up at the hill, so you guys can get an action shot of him coming down the hill. And of course, now the trash guy is going along the thoroughfare here, right in front of our skier. Yeah, Jimmy's going to show you what's happening. Yeah, here's Tom avoiding the trash guy here at the park. Hey, keep it clean. All right, well, let's see if we can go ahead and cue him down. Let's cue him, Derek. See if he can come on. See if he can see it. Come down. There he comes.
Here it comes.
Yeah. All right, this is Tom Cook. Okay, awesome. Now, Derek, tell us, Tom has a different setup on his roller skis. Tell us about what he has there.
Well, Tom's kind of got the skating specific roller skis too, the larger wheels. They're really good for bumpy surfaces, but he's also got you'll see it when it gets closer, he's got a speed reducer set up on the front, which is nice because one of the real safety hazards that we run into is if we find ourselves at the top of a downhill
Right.
and picking up a little too much speed. Exactly, with an intersection at the bottom of the hill. So Tom will, when he gets to the top of a hill, he'll engage that speed reducer, and that'll let him come down the hill under control a little more safely.
Now, he's clipping along here pretty well. Now, all right, we're doing some roller skiing. As Andre said, yeah, we did it in the 70s, but now, it's cool because we're doing it, Tom.
That's right.
I'm trying to bill everything as the newest, latest thing. Oh, wait a minute. You want to say happy birthday to somebody, didn't you?
I would like to say happy birthday, Dana.
Happy birthday, Dana. How about that? Okay. All right, I want to thank everybody who came out today. Derek, John, and Greg. Right over here. Show them, Jimmy. Yeah, there they go. Come on up, guys. Come this way. Be a little bit easier. Yeah. And now you guys are part of a ski club, is that right?
That's right. It's the Ohio Nordic Ski Club. We do most of our skiing in Lake County at Chapin Forest. There's another place out there called Girdled Road Reservation, but we do events mostly at Chapin Forest. And if you want information, you can go to ohionordic.org.
Yeah.
And we'll be updating our calendar soon for this upcoming ski season.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Roller skiing. All right, here we go. Let's ski off into the sunset. All right. I'll bring up the rear, obviously.
You guys go ahead.
Take it easy, guys.
Thanks, Kenny. Was your old